ইউরো 2024 শেষ হতে বাকি আরও 3টি ম্যাচ, 2টি সেমিফাইনাল এবং একটি ফাইনাল। সেমিফাইনাল দুটি যথাক্রমে হলো স্পেন বনাম ফ্রান্স এবং ইংল্যান্ড বনাম নেদারল্যান্ডস। কিন্তু এই বছর খেলার গুণগত মানের পাশাপাশি আলোচনায় আরেকটি বিষয়, আর সেটি হলো ওন গোলস বা আত্মঘাতী গোল। এখনও অবধি 10টি আত্মঘাতী গোল হয়েছে এই বছরে, যদিও সর্বকালের বিচারে এটি দ্বিতীয় স্থানে। ইউরো 2020-তে হয়েছিল 11টি আত্মঘাতী গোল। শুধু ইউরো নয়, গোটা ফুটবল জগতেই এই আত্মঘাতী গোলের প্রবণতা অনেকটাই বৃদ্ধি পেয়েছে সাম্প্রতিক সময়ে। তাই কেন এতবার নিজেদের জালেই বল জড়াচ্ছেন আজকালকার খেলোয়াড়েরা, তাই নিয়ে নিজের মতামত শেয়ার করলেন প্রাক্তন ইংল্যান্ড ইন্টারন্যাশনাল ট্রেভর সিনক্লেয়ার RevSportz-কে দেওয়া একান্ত সাক্ষাৎকারে। চলুন শুনে নেওয়া যাক।
I would want to ask you that, as you mentioned, that we have not seen so many goals and we have also seen so many own goals. So what do you think might be the reason for this? One that comes to my mind is that the coaches are more into defending first and then scoring or taking the game to the last minutes. What do you think is the reason might be?
Well, I think, listen, it's a good point. I think teams are very defensive, you know, the way they set up. But remember, it's tournament football. It's not about swashbuckling games, winning 4-3 and 5-2. Teams want to keep a clean sheet. That's what builds confidence, keeping possession. I'd like to see more players in one-on-one duels, taking players on and dribbling. I think there's been a lack of that. But again, I think you have to give credit to the organisation of the teams, the strength and depth within the tournament of all the teams, and their ability to get into, you know, at times a deep block and be very difficult to break down. And I think probably that's why we've seen so many own goals. It's because you have got defensive blocks where there's plenty of players in there, and at times when you do penetrate that back line down the flanks, the balls are coming in, there's a lot of players in there. Sometimes it's unavoidable to get something on the ball. If you leave it, it's a tapping for the forward players, and if you don't leave it, you end up tapping it in your own net. And I think that's what, it's the pressure. It's that, you know, time and time again when you see teams keeping possession, moving the ball from left to right, rotating the ball, working really hard. The defending teams working really hard as well. And when they do get into them positions, sometimes their body position's not quite right, and they're finding themselves in a predicament where they end up scoring an own goal. But yeah, listen, it's one of them things. I think defenders accept at times that they're going to score own goals. But I think for me, I'd rather put credit on the forwards, getting into great areas, penetrating into them wide areas, and putting balls in between the goalkeeper where he can't come, and the defensive line that are running back towards a goal. And you know, it's inevitable that they are going to get own goals.